Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Jabra Evolve3 series. This series currently comprises of the 75 and 85, which are their higher end premium options, and later this year they'll introduce some more mainstream budget focused options. The 75 is an on-ear model, and the 85 is an over-the-ear or around-ear model. So this is going to be a little bit more bigger, and this is going to be a little bit more compact. They sent me over these headsets free of charge in turn for an honest review. However, they're not reviewing or approving this video, and they're not compensating me in any other way. So this is just going to be a straightforward review of this product. So inside the box here, we have some literature here telling us all the different functions of the buttons. And we have the case here. It is very compact and lightweight. This is an improvement they've made over their previous options, which were a little bit more bulky. We have a USB-C to USB-C cable, some safety information, and inside here we have a wireless charger. So you can actually just lay one of the ear cups onto this pad here to wirelessly charge them, or of course you can just plug in the USB-C cable to charge it. Now these headsets are supposed to have really long battery life, so hopefully you won't have to recharge them too often. Now let's see inside the case here. It is very compact. We have here the headset. So it folds up very nice here. Let's see what this, I guess this is just a little divider here to keep everything from shifting around. It does come with a very small USB-C adapter for your computer. So if you don't want to use Bluetooth, or typically the Bluetooth, the quality isn't as good, so usually we use these adapters for higher quality, and a lot of times like Zoom and Teams will also sync the mute status if you use this versus the Bluetooth. So inside here we have the headset. So again, this is the 75 on-ear model. So it does look very lightweight. And this material is definitely very soft and premium. I wonder how well over time it will hold up, but it's definitely not a cheap plastic or anything. Nice, smooth materials here. You'll notice one of the big features of the Evolve3 series is they got rid of the little mic boom that would fold down. Traditionally, headsets have that mic boom for better microphone pickup for your voice. But they claim that they've added so many internal microphones and AI processing that the mic boom is no longer necessary. Now, I've tested a lot of headsets without mic booms, and I've found that the quality is not as good compared to ones that do have the mic boom. So I'm really interested to see how well these perform with the latest, DSP and audio processing technology, to see how well the voice quality is. We have a power button here and the Bluetooth pairing, USB-C, and then you have many different modes here, your volume controls, play, pause, or answer calls, and then I would assume this is probably to toggle between your active noise cancellation or transparency modes. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the 75. So now let's take a look at the larger version, the 85. So this one, very similar packaging. We have the information here on how to get started. Now this one has USB-C to USB-C. It also has a 3.5 millimeter cable, which is interesting. I guess this would be helpful for if you're on an airplane that does not have Bluetooth. You could just plug into the in-flight entertainment system if you wanted to watch a movie or something on travel. And I would assume, yep, we have the same charging puck there and the same safety information. And inside the box here, it's, again, very lightweight, thin, compact. I imagine it's probably folded up pretty well in there. And interestingly, we have right and left. The other ones did not have that, that marking on here. In fact, I don't even see in the ear cups, usually it would say, oh, it's right here. So it does say L and R right there for the left and right. I would imagine that these ones do as well. Let's take the plastic off here. So these are definitely a little bit bigger because they're going to go around your ears, and you can see there's space inside there for your ear to sit, whereas these other ones that sit on top of your ears are just flat. So there's definitely a lot of space inside here, so they should be nice and comfortable. And you can also see, maybe you can see on camera here, that it says L and R on the inside of the headsets, and they don't print it here like on the other model. They are, again, very comfortable, flexible, they twist around. There's where your charging area is, which is indicated by that lightning bolt. The headband is also still very comfortable. And so this model has the same power button, USB-C. There's your 3.5mm input. And we have the same buttons here on the side for volume, media control, and likely there the button for the noise cancellation features. On the 85 model, I later realized that this one actually came with a USB-A receiver. So you'll see that the cutout there actually is meant to fit either the USB-A this ways, or on the 75 model I received, it has the USB-C, which goes in the side there. So I figured out that they actually have different SKUs available depending on if you prefer USB-C or USB-A. I think they probably could have just made one adapter or one dongle and then included an adapter to convert between USB-A and USB-C. That would definitely cut down on the number of SKUs available. And if you look at the labels in the box, you can tell the differences here. So my Evolve3 75 is the unified communications version. This is just a standard universal version versus the Microsoft Teams edition. And then this here is the adapter. So the Link 390C versus the 390A. So this is your USB-A version versus the USB-C version. And both of these headsets are black. They also sell an off-white color as well. Some of them also, both of mine have the wireless charging, so WLC wireless charging, which is indicated there. Both of mine came with the wireless charging pad, but they also have SKUs available that exclude the wireless charging pad for a little bit cheaper cost. First impressions, I think these are definitely very premium headsets. The materials are very nice, they're lightweight, they're flexible. They fold up very nice and compact to fit in this case, which is good for travel. I think so far they look very nice, so now I'll use them out for a couple days in different environments. We'll do some audio tests and we'll see how well they perform. If you're interested in purchasing these, you can help support my channel by using the affiliated Amazon links in the video description. Your price stays the same, but a small commission may come back to me to help support my channel on anything you buy using my links. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, I thank you for watching and have a great day.